Hello! Today's vlog is brought to you from my car. I'm looking at you. That means I'm not driving. And the lighting is splendiferous. It's actually in my eyeball. But when I put this down, the sun visor, now you can't see half of me. You can, but it's weird. Anyways, thought I'd try something different today for you guys. I know I didn't post yesterday, but the day before was pretty heavy. I mean, I was ranting for 11 minutes, you know? I mean, who does that without any pictures or anything like that? It's just weird. And I don't know why this bitch-ass phone keeps going in and out of focus. So you guys are not having a seizure. I just wanted you to know that. Maybe because my car is on. Let me see if I turn my car off. But I might die of heat exhaustion. Let me open the windows like you do for dogs. Like you do for dogs. Hold on. And look at that. You guys stop pulsating. That's amazing. I need to remember the shit for next time. I'm not going to do that. My arm is huge. This is weird. I don't know. Hopefully I don't die of heat exhaustion during this vlog. So today, I have a pretty good topic. You know how people say one bad deed doesn't mean that that person is bad overall? You know? Have you heard that? I've heard that. I've heard that numerous times. Like, just because somebody did something bad, that doesn't mean they're a bad person, right? Well, I was thinking about this the other day, and I was like, how come no one thinks about that in, like, the good sense? Hear me out. Hear me out. What I mean is, everybody's always like, oh, well, you know, they just did one bad thing. Like for kids, they just did one bad thing. That doesn't mean they're bad kids. They just need to learn better. That's great. But just because you do one good thing, that doesn't mean you're an overall good person. Like, I've never heard somebody take that previous statement about one bad deed does not make a bad person into the good aspect. And I think that's really weird. And I'm like, that's true though. Just because somebody volunteers a lot, that doesn't mean they're a good person. That doesn't mean they have a good personality or good characteristics. They could still be control freaks. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because somebody donates to charity, that doesn't make them a good person. That just means that they have money to spare and they want to do something with it. And your argument might be, well, why don't they just do something selfish or bad? That's not what I'm trying to say here. What I'm trying to say is, people automatically assume because somebody does something good, volunteers at a children's hospital, volunteers, any time it has to do with volunteering in children, people automatically assume that those people are good people, that they don't have flaws. That I feel like there's tunnel vision with those type of people. Just like there's tunnel vision with people who are bad. Like, they do one bad thing and everybody's like, oh, they're a bad person automatically. No, that's, if you're going to make concessions for bad people, they just did one bad thing. That doesn't make them a bad person. Then you have to open your eyes and be like, well, people who do good deeds aren't necessarily good people either. Like, they might be doing good deeds to prove that they are. So when they do end up doing bad things, no one believes you when you say so-and-so was doing something bad. Like, they'd be like, no way, they volunteer. Like, have you ever heard that being used to, like, describe somebody? No way. They volunteer at a children's hospital. They can't be bad. What, like, they're still control freaks. They still like to, you know, argue with you until you either, they, like, exhaust you and you just give in to what they want. Like, they're still domineering matrix. Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm just ranting at this point. I don't know. But that's been heavy on my mind. Just because somebody does one good deed, that doesn't make them a good person. Same as just because somebody does one bad thing, that doesn't make them a bad person. Like, does everybody, like, know what I'm talking about? I know I sound really confused right now, but I really am, and I'm really hot. This was a bad idea. This was really, like, I think I'm sweating on camera. I might have to delete this. I don't know if I'll post it. If I do, mad props to me. I'm like sweating balls right now. Also, why do I never see that my shirt has a stain on it until I'm like 2 hours into the workday in the office and I look down and I'm like, What the heck? I thought that was a water stain. I need to be better about taking care of myself. Like, I'm not good with self-care, except my nails. That's about the only thing. Like, my hair is never dyed. There's gray everywhere. I got frizz happening. My stash is not getting maintained. Whatever, guys. It is what it is. But you get what I'm saying. Just because somebody does a bad deed, that doesn't make them a bad person. On the flip side, just because somebody does a good deed, that doesn't make them a good person. They can still be an asshole. Just on the down low. That is worse, being an asshole on the down low, because then nobody believes you when you point out their assholeness. Is that even a word? Assholeness? Whatever. Okay, bye.